Hey everyone, Luke Dog here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, where we are continuing to explore the village of the capital, Denerim. Is this a village, a town? It's a very important place. At the Battle of River Dane, Logan MacTier became known as a hero when he and his men finally drove the forces of the Elysian Empire out of Ferelden after more than 80 years of occupation. Hey, Alistair. Still known for killing that ogre. Way to go. Let's see, that's Jenna TV's house, so let's see what's down here. Wonders of Thedas. Let's check it out. What do we got here? When anyone in Ferelden speaks of going to the city, they inevitably mean Denerim. There is no other place in the kingdom which rivals it, not in size, population, wealth, or importance. It is the seat of the Therian family, the capital of Ferelden, the largest seaport, and by ancient tradition, the meeting place of the Landsmeet. As well, Denerim was the birthplace of Andraste. One of them, anyway, as several other sites claim to have been the prophet's early home, including Jader in Orlais. The Chantry takes no stance on which site's claim is valid, but it is well known that Andraste was Ferelden by birth. When visiting the pilgrimage site in Denerim, it is inadvisable to meet Jader as well. To mention Jader at all. The city rests at the foot of the Dragon's Peak, a solitary mountain scarred by ancient lava flows. During Andraste's lifetime, it reputedly filled the sky with a great column of black ash and sent burning rock raining down as far away as the Free Marches, but it is now considered extinct. Some believe it merely sleeps and will again darken the sky with ash and fire when the last Ferelden king dies, but this is highly unlikely. Man, Jenna TV got around. What else do we got here? Geography of Thedas. Thedas is bounded to the east by the Amaranthine Ocean, to the west by Terrashan Forest, and the Hunterhorn Mountains, to the south by the snowy wastes that lie beyond the Orkney Mountains, and to the north by Donark Forest. The word Thedas is Tevinter in origin, originally used to refer to lands that border the Imperium. As the Imperium lost its stranglehold on conquered nations, more and more land became Thedas, until finally people applied the name to the entire continent. The northern part of Thedas is divided amongst the Anderfels, the Tevinter Imperium, Antiva, and Rivain, with the islands held by the Kunari just off the coast. Central Thedas consists of the Central Thedas consists of the Free Marches, Navarra, and Orlais, with Ferelden to the south. What lies beyond the snowy wastes is a mystery. The freezing temperatures and barren lands have kept even the most intrepid cartographers at bay. Similarly, the western reaches of the Anderfels have never been fully explored, even by the Anders themselves. We do not know if the dry steppes are shadowed by mountains, or if they extend all the way to the nameless sea. There must be other lands, continents, or islands, perhaps across the Amaranthine or north of Parvalen, for the Kunari arrived in Thedas from somewhere, but beyond that deduction, we know nothing.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Let me browse your wares. Land of the Lion. Huh. And I have, no money. A tome researched by the Imperial Chantry, a Tevinter offshoot of the Andrastian religion that no longer persecutes magic users. The book grants insight into the Fade, increasing the reader's knowledge of spells. This tome gives the reader 1 point to spend on a talent or spell, but is rendered useless afterwards, and it can only be used by a mage. I'll give you some novice runes. Ah, there you go. Herbalism. I can only do lesser health potion. Huh. Might as well.
What now?
Hey, don't be so snippety.
Can't do that.
Yes, you could. I just chose not to. When the Imperium occupied the area that is present-day Ferelden, they had 2 sites dedicated to magical experimentation at the extreme ends of the Imperial Highway. The southern one was the Fortress of Ostagar, which looked out over the Kokari Wilds. The northern one was Aeonar, although the exact location is now a secret known only to a handful of Templars. Whatever it was the Tevinter were trying to discover at Aeonar, their works were never completed. The fortress was overrun by disciples of Andraste upon hearing the news of her death. According to legend, it was a massacre, eerily silent, for the invaders caught the mages while all but one of them was in the Fade. The site was left structurally sound but spiritually damaged. Possibly because of this, the Chantry chose to put it to use as a prison. Accused Maleficarum and apostates were held in the confines of Aeonar. Those who have a powerful connection to the Fade, and particularly to demons, will inevitably attract something across the veil, making the guilty somewhat easier to tell from the innocent. From Of Fires, Circles, and Templars, A History of Magic in the Chantry by Sister Petrine.
Tis all junk, just as I... Is that an authentic chastened tribal fertility?
I don't need to know what you were going to say, because I'm going to read. Chapter 4. I'm looking for chapter 2. Anyone who travels far enough to the north will eventually encounter the Kunari, white-haired, bronze-skinned giants, a head again taller than a man, with frighteningly calm demeanors and a sort of sparkling fire behind their eyes. For quite a long time, people believed that all Kunari were male, or that their men and women were simply indistinguishable. It was not until the Blessed Age that diplomats from Rivain were allowed, however briefly, to visit Parvalen. And there they discovered that Kunari females do exist in abundance, and are quite easily recognized. The Rivaini say that Kunari have a certain kindness to them, or at least a conspicuous lack of cruelty. Although I did not observe the creatures closely enough to evaluate their character. Level up! Okay, I could do Assassin. I could do Bard, Ranger, Duelist. Something tells me I would, the way I've been playing, I fit more of a duelist. I'll go duelist. Okay, I need some strength, I need some dexterity. Do some constitution too. Character is exceptionally influential and can compel all but the most strong-willed individuals. Do stealing, trap making, expert survival. Nearby creatures of up to 2 levels higher than the character's own level. The skill also grants a small bonus to nature resistance. I could learn how to make potions, do poisons. Seen more battles than even a seasoned soldier and gains a small bonus to attack. Warriors and rogues gain access to 3rd tier weapon talents. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spellcasting. The character can formulate strategies quickly in battle and consequently gains a combat tactics slot. Go with this one. Coup de grace. When a target is incapacitated, the opportunistic rogue strikes where it hurts the most, inflicting automatic backstabs against stunned or paralyzed targets. Through practice and research, the rogue has come to possess an encyclopedic knowledge of devices designed to prevent entry. Knowing the right technique for the job lends the rogue yet another bonus when dealing with locks or traps. The character's cunning score also contributes to these skills. The duelist focuses on proper form, gaining a bonus to attack while the mode is active. Keen defense adds a bonus to defense while in this mode. When in this mode, the character strikes with both weapons simultaneously. Attacks cause more damage, but the character cannot inflict regular critical hits or backstabs. I need to get my dexterity up. I think we can go with coup de grace. Okie dokie. I think that's all here. Let me just check. "20 health poultices. Not lesser? Those don't count? Assuming I don't use them all on myself anyway. What do we got in here? Grey Ones were once known for the griffin mounts on which they flew into battle. The griffin numbers waned after the last blight, finally disappearing completely 200 years ago. Morrigan's most powerful foe was a dust wraith.
It has begun.
Excuse me. I currently have scale armor. It's about the same. You cannot use it. It's about the same. I'll take it for now, I guess. Liliana, is this better than what you have? Yes, it is. Tall bow made for firing over great distances. I will take that and equip. Yep. There. Move that to junk. Here, I'll give you fire arrows. More scale armor. Well, I could always sell it.
I won't take the blame for this one. This was bad from the start. No way he was here to deal. I won't take the blame for this one. This was bad. Thanks. I ain't sticking around to see how this turns out.
Okay. Time to get rid of a body. Oh boy. I think that's all we have right now in the market district, so... Aedan, my most powerful is a Hurlock Alpha. And I've suffered 8 injuries. Wow. That's rough.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
Of course.
Thank you and farewell.
Sorry. You just had a name. Go to the remaining houses of accused blood mage relatives in Denerim. Select the front door of each home to smear a vial of goat's blood. Once all 4 are marked, return to the collective for your reward. Here's another one.
You are very beautiful, Morrigan.
Tell me something I do not know.
But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe velvet. Velvet is heavier, better to guard against the cold in Ferelden. Dark red velvet. Yes. With gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front, of course. We don't want to hide your features.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. 'Tis most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front, we must put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I promise. We'll get some shoes too. Shoes! We could go shopping together.
Alistair? Let's go, into town and get some supplies.
Yes?
I'm sorry to tell you that your husband is dead.
Why? What did he do to deserve this?
I guess?
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is one God, and he is our...
This is a good spot as any to dump a corpse. Yes, just outside the chantry. Let's do that. Liliana, would you like to say a prayer for the deceased? Yeah, this is awkward enough.
Magic exists.
Aim at me! It's not my fault! Why'd he come at me? Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with me. Us, right? I mean...
Yeah, I'll just... I feel wrong doing this. I should report this to the authorities or something. I'm disturbing crime scenes. I'm sure no one noticed that. Nope, no one noticed.
Bread thinners. Oh, would you stop correcting me? I know the chant like the back of my hand.
Okay. Let's go to one of Denerim's fancier brothels. I think we have something at the Pearl. Uh-oh. I sense a battle, guys. Be ready. Hello? Oh, trap! Trap!
You need help?
Alistair! Oh, guys!
Begun.
Wipe them out! Now we get our lives.
Very well. As you say. Shall begin. I shall do so.
You should run while you can. Oh, lovely.
Very well.
We can handle these guys, I think. Liana, okay. Darn, I'm pinned.
It shall be done. As you say.
Oh, come on. Just go around like everyone else.
Very well.
There you go.
It is begun.
You should run while you can.
Liana, are you okay? Okay, we're good. Ooh, a silver chalice. Money, money, money. I like money and health poultices. Yay, let's get them. Is anything else here? That's to the city. Anything up here? Chest!
No, I cannot. Impossible.
Darn it.
It's done.
Anything up here? Nope. Moving on. To the Pearl. What are we supposed to be doing here again?
What do you wish of me?
Never mind.
I'm here for you.
What do you know of this place?
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
Let's talk about
I'm
something
here for
else.
you.
Never mind. Alistair?
What do you need? Ask away.
Never mind. The Anderfels. The Anderfels are a land of shocking extremes. It is the most desolate place in all the world, for two blights have left great expanses of the steppes so completely devoid of life that corpses cannot even decay there. No insect or grub will ever reach them. It is a land filled with wonders like the Mundane, with its gigantic white statue of Our Lady carved into its face, her hands outstretched and bearing an eternal flame. Or Weishout Fortress, with its walls of living rock towering over the desolate plains below. The Anders, too, are a people of extremes, the most devout priests and the most deadly soldiers, the poorest nation in the world and the most feared. Wow.
I once did a stint in a brothel, serving tea. It was complimentary. Fun times.
Really? To you too.
Stop playing games,
That
Isabella.
scamp Kylon
We want
sent
our
you,
money.
right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you're here about other things, just speak up.
Someone needs to put you in your place.
Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer.
Never mind.
Come again.
Oh, you can do better than that, can't
Turn
you?
around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
Who or what are the White Falcons?
We're the toughest, meanest, and loudest mercenary band from the Free Marches. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon. Now get out.
By order of the guard, vacate the premises.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
Nobles want solid, reliable soldiers, not riffraff.
You have a point there. Man, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
You convince the White Falcon mercenaries to leave the Pearl Brothel peacefully. Sergeant Kylon should be informed.
She's too good.
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. Fools.
Dane and the Werewolf. Let me sing of heroes and honor lost and found, of monsters and men in all forms, of Dane hunter without peer, feared by the forests of Ferelden, who one autumn morn spied a heart of pure white and beam of warmest sun, a prize for huntsman's spear. Through the greenwood they ran, hart and hunter, bringing the stag to spear at last in long-forgotten grove, heedless that the chase had waked a hunger in the golden wood, a werewolf, a creature with mind of man, lured by the hunt and come forth to lay claim to the heart of rightful tribute, drawn by the scent of cooling blood. In the silence the two hunters held, Dane, spear-armed against the wolf with all his brood, knew with sinking heart he was lost, steeled for the winding roads of the fade. Then the beast spoke, human-like in voice. "You've taken the stag from my woods and my pack, but nothing comes without a cost." The wolf pack circled, ever closer, and he who felled boars and bears with his bright blade knew fear. They spoke his name in roars, like gravestones, offering a beast's bargain. Die here, huntsman, alone and forgotten, or take my place amongst the wolves as I take your place amongst man. Thus was a bargain struck, and Dane the wolf pack served in the wolven form, and the werewolf to his family sped as Dane, 1 year and a day all told. But some things cannot be repent, some coinage cannot be unspent. When hearts are waged, a fisher rent. From the saga Dane and the Werewolf, as recorded by the minstrel Ukam, 485 Black.
A Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something odd about you. Huh, strong hands. Could I entice you to leave your order and sign up as one of my crewmen? I could use those strong hands at my helm.
I don't know anything about sailing.
The ship is the best teacher. She will guide you with her sighs, her shudders, her gentle swaying as she rides the crests of the waves. When you become one with her, instinct takes over.
Your fighting skills are impressive.
I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Will you teach me how to be a duelist? Even though I am.
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. It will take you years of practice to achieve true mastery of the style, but I can teach you the basics. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better, so we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
All right. What game?
Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
I'll shuffle.
Good. Go ahead, then.
Is this like one from the Witcher series?
Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. The serpent-entwined dagger. I was looking for this. Ah, you have that familiar glint in your eye. Good cards, I take it. Please, keep your hands to yourself. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. Ah, quite a good hand, sweet thing. Perhaps enough to best a lesser player. I have 4 knights. Roses, ages, sacrifice, and wisdom. It beats your hand. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match?
I wish to play again.
Ah, you're a good sport. Another game, then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
You shuffle.
Very well. There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Oh! I think this card will come in handy.
Aha! Should have known you weren't the honest type.
You certainly have quick reflexes. I'm quite impressed. And as for me cheating, well, the game does not matter. I just wanted to see if you could outwit me. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you.
Teach me now.
Come. We will need some space for this.
Thanks for the lesson, Isabella. See you in Kirkwall. Yes, that is one of your companions in Dragon Age 2.
Think again.
Darn. Whoops.
What do you wish of me?
Nothing, I was trying to open a door. Anything in here? Anything in here? Someone needs to make these beds.
No, I cannot.
What's the password?
The gray nug flies north for the winter?
Go away.
I could have handled it. Thanks.
Yeah, whatever. Ooh. A manifest of goods more interested in the trade route more interesting for the trade route it describes. Valuable to any merchant looking to expand his business.
Finished. I think I need to...
Okay, to one's paramour, we read that. My love, I long to dance you beneath the moonlight, our hearts beating like the paired wings of a dove, in concert with the glory of the Maker and the beauty of the world that we must shepherd in his absence. Join me in a purity that will last the ages, when the brothers mark the chant of light anew, with all my soul, Eric Denolvin. Scribed below is a delicate hand. Otter's pocket. He's earned it tonight.
Go hide somewhere.
Impossible.
What's the password?
Sausage?
Sausage? Bloody no. Go away.
Hey, maybe someone likes sausage.
Yes. What? Is it customary where you're from to give complete strangers questioning looks?
Who are you?
They call me Cassavir. I'm first mate on Captain Isabella's ship. More than this, you do not need to know.
The woman who got into the fight?
Do you lack the ears and eyes? She did not get into the fight, they brought it to her. Some of them never learn. If Isabella consents to play a game with you, it's an honor. You do not ask for compensation if you lose.
What can you tell me about her?
Isabella commands the crew on the Siren's call. She is a remarkable woman, and as you saw, quite formidable. She calls herself a duelist. But you cannot pay me enough to duel her. I'm not so stupid as those two.
What went on between them?
Did you not see? They wanted money back. Some of them never learn. If Isabella consents to play a game with you, it's an honor. You do not ask for compensation if you lose.
Okay. Let's go, guys. I think we're done here. Let's go to this dirty back alley. Bleh.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy. We must not exhaust our supplies.
Okay, then.
Now we move back.
How you guys doing? Stab, 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 stab.
Don't give them the advantage.
Oh, Alistair, what happened?
More the fools say.
You will learn to fear me. I am done with that one.
I shall do it.
Stun him. Stun him. Stun.
Very well. And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
How you doing, Alistair? You're coughing blood. Penalty to fatigue. And you're the only one that's at level 7. Okay, let's loot these bodies. Get some money. Nah. Was it Aud? Long ago, a soldier from Gwarin was returning home after 20 years at war. He had sold his sword for passage to Denerim and had to make his way through the Brazilian forest with nothing to his name but a single crust of bread. On his way, he met an old blind woodcutter sitting on a tree stump. "Here is someone worse off than myself," said the soldier, and he gave the old man his last scrap of bread. The old man blessed him and gave the soldier his axe in return. The soldier went on his way, and soon night fell. He made his bed in a tree branch and held the woodcutter's axe at his side to ward against beasts and bandits. When the moon was high, he was awakened by the sound of weeping. "Show yourself," he shouted, for try as he might, the soldier could find no one nearby. "Help me," spoke the tree in which he'd been sleeping. "A mage transformed me into the shape, and I will never be set free. If you had any pity in you, you would cut me down so that my spirit could go to the Maker." So the soldier took up his axe and struck the tree. The cuts bled like wounds, and soon hot blood covered the axe and burnt the soldier's hands. But he held tightly to the axe and felled the tree. The tree shattered when it hit the ground, and from the splinters rose a demon, who bowed to the soldier and vanished into the fade. The soldier was chilled to the bone and could not sleep. In the morning he found that the axe still burned like the blood of the Sylvan. But despite its heat, he could not get warm again. They said he ended his days in Gwarin, cutting wood for his 7 fireplaces, shivering and cursing the spirits. Oof. Okay, let's move on, guys. Let's leave this alley and go to another alley. I didn't realize I hadn't clicked that. Whoops.
More
What's going on here?
Kill him.
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
It's your time to die!
Stab, 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 stab.
Right, man. I shall do
I am your...
Alistair, be careful.
the advantage. Shall be done. Damn you. Attack! I shall do it. It is begun.
Get back here.
No quarter shall be given. Very well.
Let's get this last guy.
All right, that's it. This part takes forever.
There.
Yes?
I have a letter from the Blackstone Irregulars.
All right, let me take a look. Why? What did he do to deserve this?
Leather boots. Nah. And we got something over here. What are the remaining homes? He's killed some of the low lives. There are more left. Let's move on then.
Think again.
Quaint hovel.
I shall do it.
Let's go to this dark alley.
Enemies approaching.
The ones that killed Roz. Get him!
Stun you. Ah, I'm stunned.
You forced our hand.
Take that!
For the Grey Warden! That's it!
Very well.
You guys doing okay? Stun you.
Away with you!
I shall do it.
You should run while you can. I am your death.
I'm somehow stabbing him. I don't know how, but it works. Good job, Alistair. Squishy squish.
It is over.
Fancy vase. This I'm guessing is, yep. You have marked the front doors of all families. Return to the collective for your reward. Is there anything else in this area?
I'm sure you have your own business to attend to.
Let's go to this rundown back street. Oh, we gotta go take the long way.
You! We're about to send the boys to hunt you down! Boss says kill him!
We are not alone.
I think that's easy to see, Alistair. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, I'm stunned. No, 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 no! Dang it, I'm dead.
Begin the onslaught!
This is not good. Alistair, you should heal.
Make us crash! Let's finish.
Oh no, this is definitely not good.
Forced our hand. Defend yourself.
Dang it!
Cannot win.
Oh man, what happened?
I see. I shall do it.
You will learn to fear me.
This sucks. This really sucks. Oh, and when was the last time I saved? God dang it.
Oh, great. No wonder to stop for lunch.
There's a trap right there. Yeah, it's way back here. Dang it!
Damn you!
Alistair, you gonna...
I tried to be merciful. You forced our hand.
Slice.
It is begun. No quarter shall be given. Very well.
Defend yourself.
As you say. It is begun.
Okay, let's try and go through this quick, like, again. Ooh, an injury kit this time. Moving right along. Ah, we're way back here! God dang it.
I fail to see what is so...
Stop playing games.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about
Turn around and walk, stranger.
Get a load of it. Don't...
Tell
I think
Kylon
you
I owe
forget
him
who you
one.
are speaking to. I will give you a chance to leave.
Make a chat. I could have handled it.
It is
Sure, you could have.
over.
Thanks. I think I need to go hide somewhere.
Nothing here.
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. Fools. Strong hands. I call myself a duelist because I honed my It will take... I do, however, which... Have you... Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you... Very well. There. Oh! I think this card will come in handy. You have... Come.
There, I'm a duelist. Bye-bye. Let's go. Loading, 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 screen.
I was hoping... I don't... The pearls...
Nobody gives up.
I see. More enemies ahead.
There is no glory in bloodshed!
It's begun.
And
Now you fall. If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Come on now.
You will learn to fear me.
You just die already? Thank you.
Shall be done. I shall do it.
More the fool's day.
As you say.
Good. Another down.
Very well.
Make a return.
It's done.
There.
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. But I'm...
Collect this stuff. Moving on. Back to the alleys. Dirty back alley. Just let me get there.
Enemies approaching.
Here is our domain.
It's begun.
Defend yourself.
Shall be done. It is begun.
More the fool's day. Must maintain.
I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done.
One more.
By the Maker! Now we do battle.
Yes? All right. Let me take a look. What? This is terrible. My beloved.
Sorry. Okay. I did already. Save the game here. And continue onward. I just want to... Oh, I'm already there. Okay. I had like two interruptions in the row, and it's like... I just want to leave and go 2 blocks down.
You're taking over the city? I'm going from sword to sword.
Enemies approaching.
The ones that killed Roz. Get him!
I shall do it.
Oh, wrong one. Dang it.
Don't give them the advantage.
Oh my gosh. And now I only have lesser ones. Oh, dang it.
As you say, it shall be done. has begun. Very well. As you said. Very well. I shall do that.
Come on.
It's your time to die!
There is no glory in bloodshed!
Yes?
No, I don't think so.
No, I just healed you. That's a good thing.
The task is finished.
Fine, I'll take it for money.
Money is the root of all evil. Remember that, kids.
Let's go get this one. There. I marked them.
For extermination?
No, as a warning. Just to say, hey, Templars are kind of looking for you.
Chill. Why are you taking the long way around?
That's a good question. I don't know. This is just the route it takes.
You have a map.
Save here.
You! We're about to send the boys to hunt you down! Boss says kill him!
More enemies ahead. Shall be done.
I am your
Oh boy, oh boy.
For the Grey Warden!
Alistair, I know you're supposed to be my tank, but you're not really doing well with the damage.
Watch out!
All right. Off I go. Very well. On it.
You're not doing good with the damage taking, I should say.
Off I go. Fight. Ankles.
Let's have at it!
Thing is, I don't want to waste all my potions on him.
As you wish.
Let us end this! Austrian! Hey! Make us preserve us! Let's make this quick! I am ready.
I have a torn jugular.
You know, that's a bad thing. You shouldn't be alive.
here. You found a particularly burned journal on a dead Templar named Sir Frieden. In it, you learn that Frieden defied his superiors by helping an unnamed Templar investigate reports of blood mages in Denerim. His investigation led him to a deserted building in the back alleys of Denerim. Frieden's last entry indicates he's been spotted, and he implores anyone reading this journal to deal with the blood mages hidden in the city.
What now?
Alistair, you just got new gloves.
Yeah, chink. This looks terrible.
Let me be.
Dirty hovel. Hello?
Yes?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guild.
I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
All right. No order, Dad.
Now we get our hands dirty.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
And I am almost dead.
Now we get our hands dirty.
That's a lot of blood.
Thank you.
I am done.
Okay, I've killed 154 Darkspawn, 24 Vermin, 1 boss.
One boss. What's a boss?
Probably an ogre or something. Why not?
Yes?
Let's go to this deserted building.
It just showed up one day. Take on some blood mages.
Because we gotta take the long way around.
Because why would you take a path that makes sense? As a rogue, of all things.
I saw that thing pop in.
For a deserted building. Sure has a nice price.
Trap right ahead.
Thanks for the heads up.
We are not alone.
Really not alone.
Dang it, I can't disarm it.
I never liked this one. Cross me and you will pay.
I'm stunned and I'm dead. I just wasted a potion.
Good to go.
Cold. I'm cold. I'm really, really cold, and I'm dead.
Too much. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta go for the mage first. Phooey.
Change difficulty.
I could.
Disarm the trap. Go for the mage. Focus fire. Use your sneak attack.
Do 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 do.
Trap right ahead.
We must not exhaust our supply.
Very well.
It's your time to die!
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Dang it. It's those frost spells. Oh my. You know what? I don't care what anyone says.
Why are you like this?
It's happened before. I'm not complaining.
What now?
Trap right ahead.
Intruder! We have an intruder!
No, or at least everyone avoided the trap.
You will learn to fear me!
Oh, I can't because ah.
Run while you can!
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
It shall be done. It is begun.
That was much easier. And I don't care what anybody says.
Walk right into that trap. There you go. Do it.
No, just... There. Morgan.
Who needs help?
Stone Fist would be nice. Stone Fist. Alistair, you get new armor. There.
It is over.
You used the key.
I see lots of red. Deep mushroom. Peekaboo.
As you say.
I'm stuck in the door.
Shall we?
Health poultice.
Trap right ahead.
Liliana, you apparently are the trap. Disarmor.
Watch out!
Nice one, Alistair.
You are. I never liked this part.
I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done. No quarter shall be given. I shall do it. It shall be done.
I can't get him. They're blocking the stairs.
Cross me and you shall pay.
It is begun.
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes.
No. I just activated the trap, stupid me. Stupid me, you were supposed to stay back until Liliana disarmed it. Greater health potion.
Think again.
Liliana, can you?
What now?
Alistair leveled up. Gonna give you some strength, of course. We'll give you some health. The Warrior's Unwavering Courage grants bonuses to damage, physical resistance, and mental resistance, as well as a bonus to critical chance that increases proportionately to the number of enemies above 2 that the warrior is engaging. Okay.
Enemies approaching.
Hi.
It's begun. It shall be done.
Holy smokes.
As you say. I shall do it.
Let's make this quick.
Very well. It shall be done.
Hey, Liliana leveled up. And Alistair's gone off to do battle.
As you say.
We have done well. Easy.
No, I cannot.
Alistair, guess what? You're getting new shoes.
Right.
Let's give you... You definitely need some health. There we go. Hey, I disarmed something.
More enemies ahead.
Just a rogue.
Is that all you've got?
Looks like it.
I am done.
Trap right ahead. Allow me. I could do that for you.
Now you say you can do it. Move me.
More enemies ahead.
Don't step on the... Thank you. Sorry, Mabari.
Just begun.
Owie! Heal. No. They lit exploding thingies. I can't do anything about that because there's just exploding stuff.
As you wish. Very well.
Come on, just... I know, I can't target the barricade.
On it.
Let us end this!
Alistair, you just run around and be a distraction. You distract their fire.
That went well. All right.
There you go.
What?
I shall do it.
I got a cracked skull. It hurts. I only have one injury kit. I can take it.
It shall be done.
Kill them all! The Templars must not be alerted!
Stab, 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 stab.
Not, oh no, don't kill them all! The Templars must not be alerted!
I don't think he wants us to alert the Templars. Holy smokes! No, ah!
Very well.
More Morgan, how you doing?
Oh my god.
Okay, everyone in one piece? Mostly? I know I'm in several pieces.
Ooh, yeah, take it off.
Now I'll use this. Heal all my injuries. Where's the mage? Where's the mage? There is the mage.
Very well.
There, mage is down.
Shall be done. It is begun. Come, let us end this.
Run while you can.
Good, another down. Don't give them the advantage. I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun. If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Fight wood. Furniture. They're evil.
You resisted it.
Fire arrows.
What did you resist?
The tar goop stuff, I think.
Impossible.
Eliana.
I am ready. Just like you wanted.
On the very day that the final stone was set into place in the Grand Cathedral of Orlais, Archon Vespasian was assassinated. For 3 days, every magister lord of the Imperium lived behind a wall of armored guards. When his successor, Hedarius, was finally named Archon, the first enchanter of the Circle of Minrathos presented him with a gift, a silvery, unadorned chain made from pure lyrium. Enchantments had been worked into the links of the chain so that donning this necklace was like holding up a shield. Blows struck at the wearer glanced harmlessly away. Unfortunately, Hedarius found that the shield did not protect him against poison nearly so well.
There's another item. Here, put it.
I already read that earlier.
Okay, sure. It is just a ring.
It's just a ring. Saving.
You know them.
Battle.
I know not how you have survived thus far. Is it luck or providence? No matter. You will not survive this!
More enemies ahead.
No wonder to stop the bloodshed.
As you said.
Get up, get up.
I shall do it. As you said. I shall do it.
Well then. I guess we did survive that. Now then. Back to the market. Now what?
You thought to escape me, eh, Warden? I would prefer to fight with honor, but over scum like you, I'll take any victory I can. Men, attack him!
Are you serious?
We must not exhaust our supply.
I gave you the chance.
Let us end this! Run while you can! Here comes trouble!
Man, Stone Fist.
You say.
Die!
I will not fail. Must maintain.
I offered you to just walk away. You chose not to. I defended myself. Maybe Sten could have this. No! Let's get rid of the emerald ring.
Just going straight to the thing. Take the health potion and then sell everything. Oh, you need to take it.
There. Can you just leave me alone so I can get back to the market? No.
Because you had over 80 things.
Okay, back to the market. Let's turn some quests in and then call it.
I will never get over how quietly you are able to move.
It took me years and years to learn, and even then I am not the best at it.
So you didn't sneak around when spying?
We all had different ways of doing things. Some preferred not to be seen at all, to cloak themselves in shadow and darkness. I realized that it is not such a bad thing to be seen, as long as you do not stand out and are quickly forgotten. I specialized in blending in, not drawing attention and looking like I had every right to be there. It is invisibility, but of another kind.
Ah, yes, but I heard you often seduced your targets. They'd remember you.
Not if they died.
Oh.
Dying while in the company of a lovely seductress. Tell me that isn't a good death.
I don't know if I should take you seriously. But you scare me sometimes.
Let's move on, guys.
As there is but one world, one life, one death.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
4 gold. Here's another body. No one knows that, right?
You just took bodies into the
And cursed by the Maker.
I know, it's weird.
Not okay.
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
Anything new? Nope.
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
I was there earlier.
You've returned, Warden.
I never said I was a warden.
I heard it in passing. It is said there are few secrets in the market.
You're hiding something.
Aren't we all? I mean you no harm. That should be enough. I'm afraid my appetite for conversation has waned.
Another time, then.
You've returned, Warden. No. Not yet. Perhaps luck.
Okay, let's kick these guys out. You might need new strategies to defeat these powerful opponents.
Colored names. That's one way to say it.
Finish a favor. Anything else? I have my allies despite my dislike of appeasement and handholding. In fact, several are prepared to come to Denerim and assist in finding some less than loyal tongue waggers. They are currently hiding along the outskirts of the Brazilian forest, a position that is temporary at best. I need someone to enter the wood and fire a message arrow to signal safe passage. I would send one of my own people, but circumstance has caused me to suffer a shortage of trustworthy associates. There will be good gold paid for this service. I recommend only the skilled take up the task. Can we ever go down this way?
My shift's nearly over. Thank Andraste.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
I don't have the first two chapters though. What the heck? There's nothing. A chest with nothing.
So it's realistic.
Who keeps a chest with nothing in it?
It's an inn.
The task is finished.
Ravine. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium nor the streets of Orzammar, have I felt so much an outsider as in Ravine. The chant of Light never truly reached the ears of these people. The years they spent under the thumb of the Qunari left most of the country zealous followers of the Qun. But resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Qunari War. The Raveni refuse to be parted from their seers, wise women who are in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. The chantry prohibition against such magical practices violates millennia of local tradition.
Think again.
Liliana.
Again?
Shut up. Ooh.
What's next?
Hey, you.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars.
There have been complaints about you.
Complaints? We have good coin, and we're breaking none of your laws. I spit on your complaints.
You see, this is why we called the guard. Causing a ruckus, they are.
And you drink here? The docks have much better bars.
We happen to like the ale better here, the wine too. Less vomit on the floor. So long as we're paying, they're serving! Ha ha!
Wouldn't you prefer a bar with more women? Friendly ones?
Ha ha! You may have a point. Ah, woman, you and your women are too old and shriveled. Too many damn clothes, right, boys? Ha ha ha! Oars, we go to the docks. Let's find us some wenches!
You're welcome, I guess?
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Okay, let's quickly turn this in. Sten, most powerful foe, refugee. Liliana, most powerful foe, Sir Landry.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
What is it? I have work to do. All right.
Okay, Sergeant Kylon.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal.
Do you have anything else?
I have something for you. The Market District is a whole sight better because of what you've done for us. I know this may not be much, but it's an extra thanks. A lot of folks swallow whatever lies are fed to them, but us believers will try and spread word about you and the Wardens. Thanks.
Yay!
Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with.
So what do we got? Keep an eye for him during your travels in Denerim.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over. Foul and corrupt are they who have...
Let's go to camp. Sleep off our injuries.
That's legal?
Yeah.
You can sleep off a cut jugular? You can do that?
Magic.
I need my long rest.
How you doing, Carver? Good dog. Well, time to hit the sack. If you liked this video, let me know in the comments. If you really liked it, press that cute little like button. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Luke Dog, and I'll see you next time.